LovingFreedom. Hey, I want to share a video clip with you about a man at the age of 43 years old that was caught here in Mexico on Wednesday. He had been fleeing from the authorities in the United States ever since July 17th of 2018. Um, that goes to show you, you know, you can run from the law, but you can't run forever, especially if you've done something wrong. You need to just stay there and face it, and then clear your name, and then, leave the country and whatever you plan on doing. But this gentleman took upon himself to try to flee from the United States, and I don't think they really would have messed with him if he had a warrant for maybe traffic violation or probation violation or something like that. But this guy was wanted for attempted murder, and instead of him keeping a low key on the radar, how they found him was they said on Wednesday night about 8:30, the police got a call from a neighbor saying that it was a guy over next door acting very aggressive. And so they called the police, and the police went over to the neighbor's house and made contact with this guy. And the guy was just, I guess he came out and just started telling them that, he's a U.S. citizen. He's not from Mexico. So that right there was a dumb mistake. He should already let you know you can't just come over to another country and do whatever you want to. So instead of him being cordial with him and respectful and talking to him and let him know, I have no ill intent over here. I just got in a heated discussion. I'm sorry, and just move on. I guess he probably got a little hot-headed with the cops. So they took upon themselves, they took him in. And I'm gonna let you know, over here in San Luis, northern Mexico, it's border town. They have contact, they have connection with the authorities in the United States. So they got on the phone and they called over and told them they had a gentleman that said he was from United States, and they just trying to figure out because he was a little sketchy. And the guy originally from El Paso, Texas. He is a citizen from El Paso, Texas. So they got on the phone and they called over and they informed them that that guy was on a warrant. They had a warrant for this guy arrest for attempted murder, and he had been absconded for 2 years over here in Mexico. And if that guy, wanted for attempted murder in the United States, by all means, Mexico don't want to have no dealing with this guy because they got enough problems already with crime. So what they did, they contacted local authorities over in Yuma, Arizona, and the authority met with them to extradite him back into the United States because he was waiting to be extradited back to Texas, where his warrant for his arrest was. Now, let me tell you something about Mexico as well. A lot of people don't know. Mexico would not extradite you back to your country if you're facing a death sentence. If you're facing a death sentence, they will not extradite you. They don't believe in that death sentence. So if you've done anything else, I'm not actually encouraging you to go and kill someone or do any type of crime that you have fled from the police for in the United States or wherever you're coming from. I'm not encouraging you to do the crime and run to Mexico with it, but I'm just letting you know you will be subject to be extradited back into your country if you commit a crime, and Mexico get a note of that you are absconded, you're running from the law, from the authority, because they do work hand in hand with them. They've been doing it for years. Ever since I've been over here, I know a lot of local law enforcement agencies over here, and they let you know right off the bat. They have connections. Like I told you in my last video, they get a list of stolen cars that comes over here. They get leads, they get tips off from people that come across the border with large weapons or money or drugs, and they work hand in hand. They even have cameras set up. They set these cameras up a few years back for when you're coming into Mexico. They take pictures of your plates and you driving into Mexico. Therefore, if the police are looking for you, they'll know where you went to because the cameras will take pictures of the vehicle and they take pictures of the persons inside the vehicle. So don't be blindsided that the authorities over here in Mexico don't know that you're running from the law enforcement. And see, the thing wrong with this guy is you just stupid. If you know you want it in the United States and you only here in Mexico, they can just throw you back across the border. You're not far enough out of reach. And then you're going to be over there acting a fool, acting a donkey, knowing you want it in the United States on a murder charge? Come on, dude. That's really stupid right there. And keep a low profile. Stay under the radar. You know, I don't condemn any of them. You know, I don't. Bad behaviors don't get rewarded. But at the same time, you can't be stupid about it. You know, that's just real stupid on his part. But I'm glad they got him. He get to go back over there and face reality now. He tried to take someone else's life. I don't know the situation or what happened, but they did pick him up for attempted murder. And this guy had been over here in Mexico for 2 years, running from the law. And his big mouth, him acting a donkey, uh, got him where he needed to be. So I just wanted to share that with you. Until the next one, bye now. Peace. One love.